I want to get something off my chest about the black man that thoroughly frustrates me. Can I do it? I'm gonna do it anyway. You know, my favorite flavor of ice cream is hardworking black man, but I can't seem to find that flavor in the store no more. And I'm trying to figure out why. In my experience, specifically when it comes to dating, black men just off top want us to submit, but provide nothing to submit to. Nowadays, y'all don't even have the education or credentials to be talking to.
Several days later.
Society is already very difficult for black people in general. And for people to call into question saying that I hate black men.
Alright guys, so I want to talk about this story that's going super duper viral in certain parts of the internet. And what I mean by certain parts of the internet, I basically mean the black Twitter sphere or blogosphere, social media circles, okay? Because I find it interesting, very interesting, what black people choose to care about and what they choose not to care about. And also another reason why I'm doing this story is because there's some people that just don't understand the concept that you have to be professional, right? When you act unprofessional in public and your company sees that you're acting unprofessional and you're not representing that company in a professional way, there is a chance that you can get fired for being unprofessional. But some people don't believe that they should face consequences for their actions because they're a part of a protected group of people, right? They're victims and that they're oppressed. However, it seems like this story right here involves the alleged oppressed against the oppressed, right? As this woman, this therapist, was fired from her job for scolding black men for not going to therapy. Now, this video could be 30 minutes long if I wanted it to be. However, I'm going to try to make my videos shorter for you guys. So therefore, I'm just going to go ahead and play a clip that created a lot of controversy from black people on Twitter, particularly black men, about some of the things she said in regards to black men needing therapy. Take a look.
Say you need to expand your emotional vocabulary. It's so your life can be easier. Don't you want to be able to communicate with your I think yes, right? Long gone are the days where you can just shut down tolerating that. Like, it used to be where men provided financially or with schmeat and can make their own self and we can pay for our own shit. So I'm gonna need y'all to catch up on the emotional part. If a telling you I need you to communicate more, open your mouth. But you know what I realized? And let me back up. A common misconception about me as a clinician is that 90% of my clientele have been men. Black men specifically. And what we specifically work on is expanding their emotional vocabulary because a lot of y'all mother don't even have the words to express how you're feeling. This weird ass world that is so hard on y'all, like, let's acknowledge that the world is very difficult for y'all, but y'all are not making it any easier, bruh. You're not. When telling y'all to go to therapy, it's not for us, it's for y'all sad motherfuckers.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that, okay? Sounds very professional for a therapist, okay? To be actively on the internet talking about her job and the clients that she works with, using lots of terminology and profanity that I probably wouldn't use if I was a therapist, right? I probably would not describe my clients and people that I want to go to therapy in that way, but she did that anyways, okay? And that led to articles like this being written, this story going super viral, as there were people that were upset. Now, keep in mind, a lot of what people are talking about here, they're saying that black men are upset. They can't take the fact that a black woman is criticizing a black man, telling black men to go to therapy. However, this article here was actually written by a black woman, right? In which this author was critical of some of the language that was used in this TikTok to tell black men to go to therapy, which led to this woman, this therapist, or former therapist really, going on the internet to issue an apology video, a crying apology video, of course, playing the victim card. Take a look.
Society is already very difficult for black people in general. And for people to call into question saying that I hate black men is asinine to me, because black everything matters. Black everything matters. When they see you walking down the street, they don't see a human being. They see what's been perpetuated in society. They see what's been perpetuated in the media, that you're aggressive, that you're violent. But I know that these behaviors that are being exhibited are actually depression and anxiety. And unfortunately, society has taught you that anger and lashing out and fighting back is the only acceptable response. I am pleading that y'all seek help, because women are hurting. We want you to be better. But I'm getting attacked. People are calling my employment, asking that I get fired because I want you guys to be better. Again, like I said, I apologize for my delivery. This is a little spicy sometimes. But just know that my anger and my frustration and my passion is coming from a place of needing. I need y'all to heal. I don't need it. Society needs it. I am a black person who endures the struggles and the tribulations that black people endure. I know what it feels like to be marginalized. I know what it feels like to be counted out. I know what that feels like.
Bruh, these people are real life memes at this point. I'm so serious. They're endless content. I'm just being 100. They are real life memes, okay? So she issued a groveling apology because she got attacked on the internet by people that were upset about her telling black men to go and seek therapy in a way that, again, wasn't very productive or really, respectful. But her employer did not seem to really accept the apology or think that the apology was enough to save her job, as apparently she got fired anyways, and released a video about it in which she goes back to, once again, scolding men that, she's blaming for her losing her job.
Well, hello. It's your friendly neighborhood therapist who thought she could save these but got her job terminated as a result. Story time? I think yes. I posted a video on Monday telling men that their dusty behavior is only harming them and that they would benefit from emotional intelligence, and I by Friday didn't have employment. All of this started with a Psychology Today article stating that men are lonelier than ever because they have no emotional skills. And I agreed and doubled down and told y'all that y'all lives would radically improve if you expanded the shit that came out your mouth. But instead of healing, y'all will do anything but that.
Yeah, so the irony there is I'm pretty sure this woman's job would have been saved had she paid more attention to the things that were coming out of her mouth. However, that doesn't stop Soul Sister number one, right, from going on social media to defend this woman in her profanity-laced rant against black men and how they need therapy.
And now it's time to have a discussion with black people how sometimes we get on our own way of true liberation and freedom because we're so indoctrinated by white supremacy and violence against black women. Because it was black people who got her fired, black people who harassed her, who threatened her, who doxed her, who called her employment and got her fired. All because they didn't like her delivery and how she told black men that they need to go to therapy because they are emotionally unintelligent and it's hurting them and hurting the community around them. You're so worried about a black woman's delivery and oh my God, there's a certain way to say things. Black women are 2.5 times more likely to be killed by a man. We experience sexual domestic violence and disproportionate rates, and you're worried about our anger and us cussing and how we talk. And you know what? The saying that you can't save everyone is very true, because sometimes the people that attack us within our own community would have been the same people that called the dogs in Massa when Harriet was trying to run mother freedom. We can't save all of you, and we literally will not, because you harm us.
Yeah, so leave it to Soul Sister number one here to, of course, invoke white supremacy. White supremacy. It is white supremacy for black people to criticize another black person for going on the internet and scolding black men into getting therapy, right? And then let's play the victim card and say that, you know, women are subject to such and such and such. It's so hard to be a woman, and you ain't really black if you don't, you know, bow down and worship at the altar of the black woman goddess, right? That's essentially what her argument here is. But again, the point of my video is this. I got 2 points, right? The first point is this, and I've done videos like this recently, and I have to keep doing them because as a younger person, right, I get this, but a lot of young people don't get this. In the corporate world, there's a certain way that you have to carry yourself, right? You can't go into the office, or in this case, in this person's case, on social media and have profanity-laced rants like that, especially when you're on social media talking about your job, the people that you work with, and say the things that this woman is saying, act in an unprofessional manner that's going to make your company or place of employment look bad, okay? This is not even political. This is just about the fact that the woman went on the internet and called men, black men, MFers, right? Use all types of profanity, talking about how, you know, women can't get certain sexual pleasures from men and all this other stuff. Using language that, again, I'm pretty sure her employer would not like, especially considering how she's talking about her job while saying this stuff. What do you think is going to happen? Right? Now, I do think it's a little ridiculous for people to get upset about her telling black men to go to therapy. However, at the same time, she could have said it like normal therapists say it, right? Where they say, hey, here are all the reasons why, you know, men or black men or whoever should, you know, seek therapy. She could have said all those things, right, without saying it the way that she said it, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But, again, my real point here is that I find it amazing how this story has gone viral. And this is what people are arguing about and talking about on social media, right? And these same people in this conversation want to talk about black lives and harming black people. But you don't have these type of conversations and outrage when it comes to black people that have been shot and killed every single day by other black people. If people reacted the same way they're reacting to this situation right here, the same they reacted to what's going on in Chicago, what's going on in Los Angeles, what's going on in New York City, what's going on in all these liberal cities where black people are getting shot and killed, gunned down in the street every single day by black people, the problem would be solved. If you put that much emotional energy into things that actually matter when it comes to black lives, again, we wouldn't have as many issues that we have. But every time you look, black people want to get emotionally upset about the silliest stuff, right, when it comes to problems in the black community, okay? The silliest stuff. Oh, this black woman got fired because black men were upset about the way she talked to them about how they need therapy. So we're going to make this go viral, and this is what we're going to talk about. Because this apparently has this huge effect on black lives, and it's, you know, making black women lose their jobs and their livelihoods, and it's harming black women. Again, the biggest threat to black women is what's happening in these communities, what's happening in these big liberal cities. That is the biggest threat to black people, but it's always crickets. You don't ever hear anything about it. They have nothing for it. But again, these same people, like Soul Sister number 1 right here, oh, well, as a black woman, we're so oppressed by men and such and such and such and such. Why are you never ranting about all the violence that goes on in the black community? Why are you not ranting about that? Why are you not posting about that? Why are y'all not showing the same energy for this stuff? Again, this is, once again, the reasons why we can't get ahead. This is why we're at the bottom of the totem pole. Because we worry about stuff and we get upset about things that really actually don't matter, okay? Again, I don't think what the woman said in regards to her overall point was necessarily off base, okay? In regards to, yeah, I think that some people could benefit from therapy. But again, there's a way to say that in a way that's actually going to be productive. Now, if she would have said it in that way, would the message have went viral? No. But I think that a lot of people didn't get the message because of the way that she delivered the message, right? They're focusing on the fact that she said the things the way that she said it, which, again, is 100% her fault, okay? She should take responsibility for the fact that she went on social media representing her job, right, and what she does, saying the things that she said, using the profanity that she uses. She needs to take 100% responsibility for that. She really does. because I'm pretty sure she's not allowed to talk to her clients or allowed to talk in the workplace like that, right? I'm pretty sure she's not allowed to do that. So I don't know why she thought it would be okay to go on social media and to represent herself and her employment in that manner. I don't know why she thought that was okay. And the people that are defending her are people that think that, certain groups of people should not ever be held responsible for their actions because, well, we're victims. We're victims, right? Again, there's just so many angles to this story here that, again, it just blows my mind overall what we choose to care about and what we choose not to care about. If this much energy was put behind real problems, real issues that actually really are affecting black people and are costing us black lives, we will be so much further ahead than where we are right now. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.